So we're trying out a new camera angle today. And we're also trying out a new voice. I had a cold over Christmas, and my voice still hasn't come back to 100%. But I did get a new pen over Christmas, and I've been trying to hold off making a video, but I just couldn't wait. So you shall have to endure this. So this is my new pen. It's green. It's a Conklin Duragraph in forest green. Got this from the Goulet pen company. And it came with the little note cards that they sent. So I have the note card and this other one. So there are two. It came with two note cards. I might have messed this one up because I didn't want to pay for international shipping, so I had the pen shipped to my aunt, who was coming over anyway, and she hand carried it the rest of the way. And then I got handed the package over dinner, and I may have been a little bit overexcited, and like everything flew everywhere, and I may have gotten a little bit of food on that. So, oopsie. The pen itself came in the Conklin box, this one. So it's a cardboard sleeve, plain blue. And then it has this like little box thing that snaps open, boom, oops, snaps open, has a little bit of pen literature in there. So the pen was over here. It also came with two cartridges under the pen. I have blue and black, but it did come with its own converter. So that's why I'm not using the cartridges. Here's the camera. Also, over the holidays, the Goulet Pen Company was offering the Duragraph with a free bottle of ink. So I got a free bottle of ink. This is California Teal, so it's kind of like a greeny, slightly bluish green, to kind of sort of match the color of the pen. Not a perfect match, but I like the colors out. Now, if you'll notice, on the packaging here, I have myself an Omniflex Nib, the Conklin Omniflex Nib. It's very polarizing, this nib, because some people love the flex and some people hate the flex. I personally love the flex because before when I started getting interested in fountain pens, I couldn't find any, so I started out with dip nibs. And dip nibs are ridiculously flexy. So I learned how to handle flex really early on with something that was really, really delicate. So yeah, I learned to appreciate flex a lot, and I learned how to write in flex, which is problematic for some people. So let's start with the pen. The pen is the Duragraph, again, in forest green. It looks like it's a solid material, really opaque, but it's actually kind of translucent. There's a translucency to the green. It's not quite as obvious as with other colors, but yeah. There's also kind of like a shimmer going on here inside the material. So it's really, really pretty. It's not a very heavy pen. It's, I believe it's a resin or an acrylic or something. I'm not sure. But it's a lightweight pen. So it's a twist cap. You have the section, molded section. It's fairly short, but I usually generally hold it here for normal writing, and then at a slightly different angle for flex writing. So that's the reason, by the way, that I have the camera set up like this right now, so you can see how I write and what makes normal writing different from flex writing. So let's, I guess, get started. So with normal writing, I will hold it like this, and this is going to be upside down for you, but it's the only way I could put the camera close to the writing without having to write over it, which would be really, really hard. So let's see. By the way, uppercase I's are the bane of my existence, so pardon if I'm not doing it right. It takes so this is a quote from Oscar Wilde. And you will notice that with the regular writing, there isn't much line variation because there isn't much variation in pressure. When you're writing with flex, however, you have to vary the pressure a lot. So you want to add pressure on your downstrokes, but keep the pressure light on the upstrokes. That also means that in order to get into the rhythm of the thing, you need to hold the pen a little bit differently. So, and I will also generally hold the paper much differently. So I hold the pen like this. I don't know how to describe it, so I'll just show you. So it's kind of like a different rhythm with the flex writing. So you have to have like a bum 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 thing going on. I also place my fingers on a different spot. I put my fingers here so I can push down during the downstroke so I can make the tie-ins really spread and make the shades, the downstrokes, that much wider. So, boom. I hope that's focusing. So, yeah. This ink is really interesting too because it shades really well, and if you dry it, you actually get kind of like a sheen. It's kind of like a red sheen on top of it. I'm not sure if I can get that, but there's a red sheen, especially where the ink pools, and it kind of sort of reminds me of Earl of Chivor, but much greener, a little bit less blue, and without the shimmer, obviously. So, yeah, so far so good. I really like the solid weight of the pen, and I love the flex. It's so much easier than the flex on the noodlers, although with the noodlers, I think you can push it quite a bit more, but you have to push it really hard. I'm not quite so scared of springing the tines on the noodlers. Yeah, it writes like, I would call this a medium, maybe, without the pressure. Medium, not a fine. It's more of a medium, and then it goes like extra broad with the shading when you go flexing it out. So, new pen. So happy. I guess Happy New Year.